You're watching SBoy TV.
Who we got in the backdrop right now, man? Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Yo, it's your boy Cammy Sossa from North Carolina. Big shout out to the 910, man.
North Carolina in the building, man. 910. I see. What's that area code?
910.
That's
910.
That's the area code?
Yeah, it's the area code.
So we got the 313 here. You know what I'm saying? You hear though. All right, how you come up with the name, man? Cammy Sossa, your name Cameron or something like that?
My name Cameron. And Sammy Sosa was one of my favorite baseball players. So, yeah.
Did you used to play baseball too?
I did. I was trash, though.
At least you kept it real. You know what I'm saying?
I was trash. For real.
You think you try it again, though, if you sweet or?
Honestly, I think I'm a beast at it now because I'm athletic. So I think I can do something with it.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, so let's start at the beginning, man. What was life like growing up for you?
Man, so I came from a military background. You know what I'm saying? My family, my parents, military. That's not what I wanted to do, though. So I wanted to hoop, play football, whatever. So I got 9 sisters, 3 brothers. I love y'all, man. I love y'all so much. Yeah, so I don't know. I was moving around a lot. So,
Man, it's a lot of y'all.
Traveling. Yeah.
Dang, so are you like the youngest, oldest, the middle?
I'm in the middle. Yeah, I'm in the middle. So yeah.
Did you have that middle child experience, or you don't think that's kind of real?
I was bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was always in trouble, like every day. So my experience was trying to stay out of trouble while getting in trouble. It was crazy.
Now, what do you think it was? Was it your fault? Was it just the environment you was in?
Nah. It was, some of it was my fault, but you know, you got your friends, especially when y'all young. Y'all out here doing what boys do, man. So yeah, honestly, I don't regret it because I think that brought us in closer. You know, sometimes you get in trouble, man. Y'all be joining this one and whatnot. So yeah.
And you still cool with them guys all the way up to this point?
Yeah, man. Those my guys, man. So,
dope.
For sure.
That's dope, man. Okay.
Sure.
All right. So take me into the school, man. Like what type of person was you in school? Was you on point? I mean, I know you saying you was bad. Was that like, did you at least get the grades done though?
I ain't gonna lie. It's only one person who know how I was in school. That's my boy Kenny, man. Shout out to my boy Kenny, man. I was good though. Like grade-wise, my mom always told me, she said, you don't have your grades up, you're gonna be a crackhead. I don't know why that motivated me, but it did. But it did, bro. It really did. So my grades was good. I was a class clown. Like I was bored. Like, you know, I started like my 12th grade classes in 9th grade. Yeah. So I was moving backwards. So when I was in 12th grade, I was taking like 9th grade classes. And people were like, man, you this and that. I'm like, nah, like, I didn't even feel the need to explain. I'm like, whatever, bro. Like, it is what it is. So I was getting clowned for like a year for that.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
At least you got out of there though, man.
Yeah, I did, bro.
So getting out of there, what was your plan? Like, what was your focus at that point, graduating high school? What was you about to get into?
Well, you know I'm a hooper. So for any of you hoopers in the 313, man, holla at your boy, man. We can get something started. You know what I mean? Nah, I was, my plan was to go to college, you feel me? Play ball, make it professionally, and have a family, do it, whatever. But, you know, of course, God got his different courses that he would want you to take. So that was my plan. So when I got out of college, I tried out for the G League and for the Hornets, man. I did horrible. I ain't gonna lie. I was airballing everything. I'm like, and I got talked to by a coach. So I'm like, maybe, because I did have some spurts, you know what I'm saying? But just looking back at that, I just feel like that just shaped everything for me, like how I look at life. Like, are you going to let that bring you down and not, you know, produce? And that just goes with anything. Like, just one failure shouldn't just be your last stop. You feel me? Because we going to have many failures in life. You feel me? So I think that was a part of life that like shaped my character for real. So,
that's real, man.
Nah, that's.
What you think it was? Like, was you nervous at the moment?
No, I wasn't nervous, man. I was just living a life where I got tired, bro. Partying, doing all types of crazy stuff. Really, like, I'm passionate about ball, but I didn't take it serious at that point in time. I had other stuff. I ain't gonna get into that. But
I got you.
Yeah, so that show, man, I was winded. I ain't gonna lie. I was missing dunks. It was crazy.
Dang, so you could have been playing with LaMelo right now.
Possibly. I mean, if y'all still Hornets, if y'all still need somebody, I'm in shape. All right, you know what I'm saying? I can shoot all that. Just let me know. Shout me up.
That'd have been fire though, because you got Miles Bridges on the Hornets, man, and he rapped and hoop too. So
he from here, right?
Yeah, he from Flint.
Nice.
But you would have been able to rap and hoop too. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that'd have been dope, dog. Okay. All right, so what type of hardships would you say that you kind of faced that made you who you are today? Like just growing up.
Man, being in the military, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was I love my vets though, man. My fellow comrades, man. I love y'all. But it was a challenge, you feel me? And nothing physically. I think that was the easiest part. I think everything just all mentally, you know, especially serving. Yeah, it was a time. So if you didn't check yourself, you was just gonna check out. And then they was gonna check you out. So you had to make sure, like, now let me check me, make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I'm following like my beliefs and my boundaries and stuff like that. Yeah, but it was a time, man. It was a learning experience. It wasn't all peaches, but it was pretty cool.
But from joining into ended up coming out, right? Mm-hmm. Looking back, what type of person were you at that point when you joined? Like, were you weak-minded at that moment?
Nah.
Were you like...
So when I joined, I was actually playing ball in Spain. Mm-hmm. And that didn't like work out. It was a whole bunch of stuff going on, man. And the next day, I was like, you know what? I'ma just go. Like, so I went. Like, as soon as we got back off the plane, I spent some time with my family, and then I just joined. But when going in, I still had that like motivated mindset. You know, I still like because I was still in shape. I was playing ball. I was, you know, so literally it just basketball, rest, and then Army. So nothing really changed. Like, it was just like, like I'm team minded. Like, I like working with a team. You feel me? I feel like you can accomplish a lot of stuff working with more than just one mind. You know what I'm saying? So
now I don't know how your neighborhood was growing up, but was at that point for the military, was that the first time you were like around like a diverse group like that?
Nah, man. My family, so since my family was, you know, military, I was around everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everything. I was everywhere.
Do you think that helped your makeup to like be who you are? Kind of like even how you dress, how you talk, how you rap, like being around them diverse groups, did that kind of shape you a little bit?
It did. And honestly, bro, it got me to where I know a little bit about, you know, cultures. You know, I don't know everything. You know, I'm still learning, but I think it's pretty cool to learn about different cultures. You know what I'm saying? Just like learn about what people's beliefs are and stuff like that. I got a whole bunch of homies from a lot of places, wherever. You know what I'm saying? They just some outstanding people. You know what I'm saying? So
when did the music element come in for you?
Bro, when I was in Syria, I ain't gonna lie. When I was in Syria, man, it was late. Late night. I was just listening to beats, bro. And I remember, man, we couldn't go out at a particular time, but I snuck out. I went onto these rocks. Like, you just see all the stars and whatnot. I know it's corny or whatever, but it was definitely a vibe though. And it was just this one particular beat. And then that same night, I had talked to my homeboy, like my childhood friend. And so that's when I made my first song. Like, you can hear like airplanes and all types of stuff in the background. It was pretty dope, but
that's hard.
That's when I like first got a love for it. Like, okay, I kind of want to take this serious.
That's hard, bro. That's hard. Yeah, for sure. Man, so at that point, were you like, dang, like, I got to do either this or that? Like, it's either Army or music, or you was like, I'm going to do both of this?
Nah, I didn't really try to pursue the music. It was just something to do in spare time. And I felt like it was a positive outlet for me. So I'm like, nah, like, I'm just the type of person, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen, you know? But my energy was just to make it back to the crib. I ain't going to lie. Like, I'm like, no, I'm trying to make it home. I want all my buddies to go home. You know what I'm saying? So the music, it was just there to balance me. You feel me? But the focus was go back to the crib.
Now, I want you to touch on this because I remember when I was graduating high school and a lot of people were going into the military just because they literally did not have anything else to do. Yeah. That's only why. Like, and the military was like arms open to them and was promoting in our school a lot. Do you feel like like, what's some advice you would give out to somebody that's young that don't know what they want to do? Would you tell them to go to the military?
Do not get a Hellcat, bruh. Do not get a Hellcat. Don't do it. Don't get a Hellcat. All right? Don't do it. Don't go out there and splurge, man. I think those times when you're young, man, and you joining, save your bread, because you got a lot of time where, especially like going to AIT and whatever, to school, you can't spend your bread. You feel me? You can't spend it. You're gonna be in the barracks for months. Say that. You know what I'm saying? Pay off some debt. Like, think longevity. Like, you gotta think about longevity. Yeah, that Hellcat look nice. I want one. I ain't get one. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that I didn't, but like, nah, man, when you go in there, just save your bread, bruh. You gonna thank me later. I promise you. So that's my advice, man. And keep your head too, man. Keep your head, because you're gonna get challenged. Especially being young, you're gonna get challenged. So.
For somebody young, you would say it's a go.
Yeah, I mean, it has great benefits at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but if you not going, don't think, like, I went in there like, yeah, I'm about to do 20 years. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta remember, like, there's other stuff that come with just benefits. You feel me? So a lot of people don't last like that long. You know, so I just say, like, really, it's all mental. You know what I'm saying? Like, the physical part easy, but it's really all mental. So you gotta just work on yourself mentally for real.
And it's crazy. So a lot of people haven't experienced a military experience. So for you that went through that process, right? Do you feel like it's a difference of people, like the everyday person versus the person that kind of went through the military experience? Like, do you think it's a difference in like what? Like they grind, they mindset, the way they feel about protecting themselves, or like what type of way do you think it's a difference in people?
You mean like between the army and civilians?
Yeah.
I don't think it ain't no difference, man. We got a job just like everybody else. You know, we go through stuff just like everybody else. We got bad leadership just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I think the only difference is we in fatigue. You feel me? We doing a government job that's, you know, it's really no difference, man.
That's 100 for you saying that, bro. I got a personal person that I know, right?
Yeah.
And he like, man, we built different, y'all soft, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, like.
I mean, you gotta think though. It's more than just military out there saving the world. Yes. You know what I'm saying? We got EMTs, firefighters, police officers, people who make music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You like, it's a whole bunch of people who, you know, contribute and doing their thing.
So. I like how you broke that down. You're
sure.
right though. You gave everybody their credit with that.
Yeah,
sure.
man, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so what does the music do for you now? Like, I know you just started, you was just on the rocks, just listening to beats and doing it. At what point is like, man, like this really doing something for me? I'm gonna really go ahead and take this serious.
So I was making secular music, you know what I'm saying? And I was just going through some times, bro. And I just felt like what I was speaking, it was like everything I was speaking, it was slowly happening. Like, it wasn't like in a like boom, 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 boom. Sometimes it was, but it I can feel it like, dang, like. Then I go back and listen to a song, I'm like, oh, I said that in this. So I'm like, oh, like it's a lot of power in what we be saying. It ain't no shade to, you know, it's a lot of songs like out there that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no judgment to nobody. It's just for me, just me personally, it was like, oh, okay. So when I start making like gospel rap, I'm like, yeah, this is what I love. Like, I just felt it. Like, making the music I used to make, I felt it because I'm like, okay, like, I'm rocking with it. But it wasn't like how I feel it like right now. Like, I really feel it when I be making the music. You feel me? So that transition to that, I would never regret that. You feel me? Yeah. I just want to uplift somebody.
That's 100, bro. So with that, though, I know that, we can be honest, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That lane isn't as lucrative as the other lane, right?
Right. No.
So,
right.
Does that ever like discourage you or make you just accept the fact that like there's probably a cap out amount of money I could probably make with this, or how big I could go with this, because this is just simply what they're not trying to push?
Yeah. No, it don't discourage me at all, because I believe in what I'm talking about, and what I'm talking about is not about me. It's about God. It's about our Lord and Savior. So it's not, I feel like what I'm talking about, or whoever make gospel, you know, or, what we talk about is just more than just us. It's to show love. You know what I'm saying? To bring people together. You feel me? Like be that person where somebody can feel safe. So at first I thought stuff like that was corny, and I come from a church family. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, I ain't about to rap. Nobody ain't gonna. I want the bread. I want the this and that. And yeah, but I'm like, nah. Like it's not about me, and I feel better talking about, just bringing peace, bro, and letting people know, like, don't quit. Like God's good. He's gonna reign forever. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not discouraged about it.
That's dope, man. Especially hearing somebody that, come from the type of neighborhood you came from, on top of coming from the army, and saying you want peace.
Nah, for real.
You're a good brother, man.
Nah,
you know
man. I'm trying, bro. It's really like a work in progress every day, because we human. We got a flesh. You feel me? Like we get tempted. Ain't nobody out here perfect. It don't matter how much money you got or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think just staying true to what you speak, and I'm just trying to stay true to what I speak. I'm trying to like live that life, and I mess up here and there because I'm human. You feel me? But I know who the God is, and I know who can help me out when in the time of need, and just like everybody else. So
I like that. I like how you being transparent too, bro. Because even the record, the Young Fella record, I felt like you was transparent in there as well too, and I think that is what's going to be able to reach the people. Everybody needs to hear it, no matter what you're rapping about. It got to be real to them.
It got to be real. It got to be real.
Like the new corny gonna be what's fake. To me. Like that's got to be the new corny. You know, because
a lot of people, man, they gonna feel that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like, nah, like we gonna know if you. Nah, I want people to know like that old me, man. Like I'm trying to die to myself, basically. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody, you can do it. Everybody in this building can do it. Everybody, you feel me? And I'm just trying to live that. Like I ain't trying to live that lifestyle and then rap about God and like not live it. So I'm trying, bro. Like for real. So
now living it, man, just living it every day. Was it some people you had to cut off to live this life?
Most definitely. And it was some people who I thought I didn't, like my bros, and I'm like, man, nah, like we been day ones forever. We done got into some stuff and we done made it out. But I know for me, and then having a family and doing all, just trying to be a better person overall, like I couldn't go back into doing certain stuff because it was burning bridges with the crowd that I knew that was gonna help me succeed in life.
That's a tough one, man. Losing friends like that, then truthfully, sometimes you even lose some family members you had to cut off behind it too. You know what I'm saying? And that'd be hard because it's blood, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's family events, all that good stuff, but it's just a part of life. So in that, how do you like kind of navigate through that, especially having a family?
Man, I'll be busy, bro. I'm taking care of my kids. I'm at the home, my wifey. Like like I said, man, it's a bigger calling in life for me. So I'm just trying to do whatever I can to serve. I ain't trying to be worrying about me being served all the time. You feel me? And I learned that from my pops this summer, or last summer. So I'm trying to just live that lifestyle, bro. And then everything else is gonna fall into place for real.
That's 100, man. So what do you think fatherhood taught you?
Man.
And was you ready for it when it happened?
Man, look, man, I think fatherhood, bro, taught me to be it's teaching me to be patient, like for real, like especially having young ones, man, dude, it's teaching me a lot of patience, but it's really a lot of respect to the single mothers, bro, because like I experienced that with my mother, you know what I'm saying, and then just situations that had happened, but yeah, it's a lot of respect because they energetic. My daughter, man, boy, I love her to death. Love you, boo boo. Woo, boy. But nah, I think it teaches you patience. It teaches you to serve, because you putting them first. You feel me? You changing their diapers. You're the one, taking to a hospital when you get sick. So yeah, it teaches you a lot for real.
Where you kind of like see them like wanting to be when they grow up?
I want them to honestly just be an overall good person. Just try to be. You know, even when you make mistakes, just pick up the pieces, keep moving, because you're gonna make another one tomorrow, then the next day, but you can't. Don't ponder on it. You know, be true to you. Don't let nobody talk you outside your boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like, have self-respect for sure.
I like how you bringing up mistakes and knowing that it's gonna keep happening. So with that, do you believe in whoopings?
Don't get me started.
So you do get that because you see mistakes happen. It's gonna happen again.
Saying not a thing. I ain't saying not a thing.
Yeah, you know they liking people up for it. Not a thing. We're gonna move on to the next question.
Oh man, you funny.
All right, how did you develop your sound though? Because you got a lot of different bags you could get into, bro. Mm-hmm. So how do you kind of decide what bag you gonna get into today, man?
J. Cole is my favorite artist, bro. Shout out to J. Cole, man. He's my favorite artist. So I think just listening to just a multiple amount of artists, you know what I'm saying? I think it just goes with whatever goes with the beat, honestly. You just listen to the beat and you go over it and you do your... I like to mumble it first because I want to get the pattern that I want. You know, that's like so... I'm like, once I get that, then the lyrics gonna come, and then it just depends on what you want to talk about, and then your cadence to the pattern of the beat.
That's real. Now, how many unreleased records you think you got right now?
Right now, I probably have 30.
Proud of you.
Yeah, but
30?
I say that because I'm the type of person I don't want it. I want it to be done. Like I want y'all to have the best of what I put out. You know, I don't want y'all to have mediocre Cammy Sossa. I don't want y'all to have 50% Cammy Sossa. Y'all don't deserve that. You know, just like we don't deserve y'all giving us 50%. You know what I'm saying? You give us y'all all. You feel me? But yeah, so that's why I'm still working on it.
30 not bad. A lot of up-and-coming artists come in, they be like, man, I got over 200 unreleased records. I be like, when we gonna hear it? You know what I'm saying? So that's
they
good.
Probably got some tough stuff, man. So I'm saying put that stuff out, man. You don't know how many people might blow up with it. Yep. You feel me? So, yeah. Cool.
Okay. It seems like you into that fashion too, bro.
Man, I
do a little something here and there.
I'm just not a designer guy. Like, I think it's nice and whatever, but that's just, I don't think that fits my style. I mean, it ain't no shade to people who wear it. I mean, do what you do. I ain't buy it. Like, it's your money. But I just try to do what I'm comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing too big.
I feel that. Yeah. All right, any artists on the scene in North Carolina, man, that you want to shout out, you know what I'm saying, doing anything?
ISO Swervo, my guy, and Kendo. That's my guy, because I only say that because we was freestyling. We was freestyling, you know what I'm saying? You know, you be with your boys in the ride. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? So I got to shout out my guys, man. Shout out to Will, too. My guy. Mel. All y'all.
Take us into the scene out there. Like, what is it like? Is there a lot of support out there for music artists, or is it like gatekeeping?
I don't think it's enough, for real. I think it's so much talent out there, and it's just, I don't think it's enough. So that's why a lot of people like migrate down to, you go to Atlanta. A lot of people come here, and I know I've met a lot of people from here there. So I'm like, okay, but they say they love the slow pace of living down there. That's the difference. You miss a turn here, you can go to the next exit. You miss a turn there, just pack your bags. I'm trying to tell you, pack your bags. You're gonna be driving for a while. For sure. Yeah,
so it needs a little more support out there for sure.
I think it needs a little bit more support. I also think people just stay consistent. You know, like it's everything. Rome wasn't built in a day. Like, and then you understand everybody's not gonna like your music. I think that's a touchy subject for a lot of people. Like everybody just not is not. But for the ones, just at least one, that's all you need. Just one person. You know, and I think people would be nervous and timid to put their music out. And I'm like, nah, put it out, bro. Like you only know if you put it out. So that factors in. Like, you need support. You know, more people just put your music out. Be brave. Just do it, bro.
You feel me? Now, are you still collabing with a lot of North Carolina artists?
No, honestly, I haven't. The music I was making, I could, but I don't do that. You know, they don't either. I still love them. They my guys, but you know, we just on the two different types of patterns.
Yeah, because collabing got to be hard just in general for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Honestly, collabing for me, like, I just let it come. Like, I don't mind, like, doing it by myself because I feel like that's a way for me to be creative and to just have fun, man. I'll be having fun because I've never been into a studio until this year. Never.
What?
Yeah, bro. Had never been into a studio until this year. And I'm doing it, and I'm not doing it as much because I don't want to get burnt out. But I'm like, it's fun, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I love it. It's a way to express yourself, bro. And I love that. And I think everything else will come.
Man, I'm glad you saying it, man. It's going a long way now, bro, because we rarely hear people say they love it still. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, people usually come in just to gain something. Like, I'm trying to get rich. I'm trying to get some girls. I'm trying to live that lifestyle. You like, no, I'm doing this for the love of the music. I love it for the love of the culture.
Yeah. But see, I was on that though. Like, that was my thought process. So I can relate because I'm like, okay, yeah, like, I want the fame, I want the money, I want that. And then I'm like, nah, like, let me try to put somebody before me. Let me do that. And then the blessings just gonna come because you serving other people, man. You ain't worrying about it. Like, things gonna come to you. You know, you stay in the good light. It's gonna come to you, bro. So just try to live like that. Just try to do it for sure.
That's 100, man. Do you got any other things you aspire to do, like something that you can add off from the music, like any organizational work or any?
Landscaping, clean cuts. You need that work, that yard work done. And I do car detailing, precise details. I also have my own clothing brand, New Day, Nuday. All right? It's in you. It's in you, right?
Mm-hmm.
To be positive, bro. To no matter what anybody say, what anybody do, man, you control the outcome. You feel me?
That's a fire affirmation, a fire reminder. All that
bro.
So.
Man, yeah. So,
boy, working, man.
I'm trying, bro.
Proud, dog.
I'm trying.
That's fire.
You be working though.
Yeah, we be working for sure. So how you feel about the Detroit scene though, man? Just being here.
I love it. I ain't gonna, bro. I think it's just a lot of support here. Just a lot of love here. I rock with it. So I love Detroit for sure.
That's one, man. You fitting right in with us. You know what I'm saying?
No. Y'all mad. Cool people. I rock with it.
That's real. Okay. All right. So I want to touch on this, man. What do you think is like the biggest thing you learned so far in your journey?
In my journey in life?
Yeah.
Honestly, dying to yourself. For real. I know I said that before, but that is so true, man. Because like I said, we human. So we gonna want to do stuff that make us feel good. You know what I'm saying? But it's just fighting that every day. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you gonna bring yourself into. You go do what make you feel good. What outcome that can't be reversed. You feel me? So I just try, man. I'm trying to do it. And it do get hard some days. Like I said, I make mistakes some days. But I think just focusing on that is just for the better good, for sure.
I feel that, man. So it's a lot of artists that's up and coming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of artists that's up and coming. And they go through their ups and downs, bro. Just trying to find their way, find their lane. Yeah. And I know you went through experiences switching your stuff up, going to a different lane. Kind of give out some advice to that though. Cause you somebody that you had to start a whole new page and everything too.
I had to start everything, bro. New TikTok, new Insta, new everything. But I think that was just God's way of like, you need this restart, bro. Like, you need this. Cause something bigger is gonna happen. So I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like to people who, you know, ups and downs, like it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But don't look at the negative and everything. Like, yeah, look at it, you know, but think positive. Like, if this don't work, find another way. You know what I'm saying? You know, just keep going. Don't quit. You know.
So what is you got a lot of big visions, bro, and I hear it, bro. What's like a vision you got to see how the world can operate? Like, we're very divided, so I know you see it. I mean,
I feel like if we all, like, for real, we work together. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are talented. There's talent everywhere. You know, everybody's talented. And I feel like we just, if we just don't get stuck in our ways, man, and, you know, and then we show grace to people, you know, we be burning a lot of bridges, you know, and not showing grace and forgiveness. I'm a witness and a suspect, you feel me? So I burning a lot of bridges, you feel me? And I think that just sucks. I'm like, dang, like we right here with it and we connect, man. Dominant force right there, for sure.
You dropping some gems,
nah,
bro,
for real though.
And it's hitting because you really got to make up so many different countries and cities and states you done traveled to too. So you done seen how other people operate and different things. And for you to say that, I know it's like a real big makeup of facts. It's coming from somewhere as to why you saying that. So that's 100. So we about to wrap up, man, but I want you to leave us with a verse, man. Go ahead and spit a verse for us right quick, man. All right, acapella, you know what I'm saying? Give us something hard, you feel me?
Right. Every day I stay firm, even when it's shaky. I got all this over time, no, you can't break me. What God does, it ain't no magic, he ain't T. McGrady. How I made it home when nights was long, that was crazy. Mama always be your baby, but I'm not a baby. I'm studious and not on stupidness because God is great in us. I'm staying on the road that's paid of gold and when he paid for us. His heart is full of gold and that's bank. In his name I trust. I'm never giving up. Crunch time, I'm always sitting up. I threw a punch at life, an uppercut, then hit me in the gut. God is on his time, he stitched the wounds, he about to wrap it up. I ain't hurt no more, I lean with God, he got me on a crutch. Love you, man. Cammy Sossa.
Is that out?
That's not out yet.
Ooh,
that's not out yet.
All right, man. What can we expect for you for the rest of this year?
Consistency. You know what I'm saying? And networking. So if you're trying to collab, bro, or sis, let's get it. Let's make some history for sure.
Do it, yeah. We got to build that page up. We need more visuals, need more music, we need all that consistent.
We do.
You know what I'm saying? All that consistent content. We need to see you outside too. Summertime's about to warm up. We got to see you with the family too. Feel me? Bring all of it out. You know what I'm saying?
Bring it all out.
It's go time, man.
Yeah, for sure.
It's go time. All right, man. Lastly, man, just let the people know where they can follow you at so they can stay connected with you.
Follow me on IG, Cammy Sossa 910. It's also the same as TikTok. And other platforms out there, man.
You got Twitter, you got Facebook, anything else?
Facebook, it's my name, camera. Okay. So.
Let's do it, man. Cammy Sossa, we out.